Welcome, everybody. John Zager. How's everybody this morning? 9/11. I'm going to go with Wednesday morning. I'm not real sure on that, but I'm going to go with it. Clear. 72 degrees here on the eastern slope. Looks like we got some clouds building to the west, but I don't think we're supposed to have any rain. So I don't know what they're doing out there, but we'll find out. Let's see. Up early. Got quite a bit accomplished already today. I'm at a park that I normally will spend time doing my podcasts at. And I'm just driving in now, heading back to a place that I normally park. So I'll be shutting the truck off here shortly for you. You know what? Listen to an extremely good YouTube video this morning. I actually had heard the same one a week ago, and I saved it, but I forgot where I put it, and it just so happened it came up again this morning. So I was excited to listen to it again, and I've since sent it on to Facebook, and so all my friends can listen to it. And here's what it's about. It's kind of interesting. It's about a Aussie guy. I don't know how old he is. I don't know. Let's go with late 20s, early 30s or something like that. Appears to be in really good health and shape. Tells a story about he and his mom. And when he was a baby, the doctor said he had some disease. I don't remember all the details, you know me, but I'll get most of them correct. And the doctor basically told his mom, there's slim to no chance this kid's going to make it, right? Which is kind of interesting. The mom's comment, I guess, based on what he's saying, was around, I don't want to know about what the percentage is that he's not going to make it. I want to know what the percentage is of him making it. That was kind of cool. And so there comes, it was a small percent. I don't know, 4 or 5% or something like that. And as a little kid, there were, what would you say, there was a study going on with kids who had this disease of sorts, and they wanted 25 kids because there was nothing that could cure them. It was like a death sentence. The probability of dying was huge. And so the study wanted 25 kids with this disease, and they had a new drug, and they wanted to try it. And of course the mom said, sure, we'll do that. The other way, doing nothing, since they had no treatment for it, it was, I don't know, let's say 4% or whatever, and the probability of making it with this new drug was like 1% more, 5%. And the mom said, sure, that's another percent in our favor. And sad story. Sad story. The first month, 20 of the 25 kids died. Somewhere around month 2, 4 more died. And the only one that was left was this mom's son. and the doctor was saying to her, you know, he won't make it to his teens. He won't ever be able to play sports. He won't ever get out of the house. He'll, you know, negative, 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 negative. And the little kid's overhearing all this. In the curtain, on the other side of the curtain, the doctor's talking to the mom. And the mom comes back in the room, and the kid says to the mom, "What'd the doctor say?" And the mom said, "Everything's going to be okay. You're going to be just fine." And previous to this special drug experiment research, the doctor had said the same thing to the mom, you know, 6 months before, a different doctor. And again, the little kid overheard that. And when the mom came into the room, he asked his mom then, "What did the doctor say?" And the mom said, "Everything's going to be okay. You're going to be all right." So after this experimental drug, he made it. He made it out of, I guess it would be the mom's belief system. All right? It's kind of neuroscience stuff, huh? Exactly what we've been doing. So the mom believed so much that he believed. The mom believed he would make it. He believed he would make it. The mom wasn't willing to accept what the doctor was saying, and therefore he wasn't willing to accept what the doctor was saying. Pretty cool, huh? So he goes on to get a desire, an ambition, a goal, a direction, a something where he wanted to grow up and be an American professional baseball player. And, you know, he's Australian, lives down in Australia with his mom. And he gets past this experimental drug thing, goes on, and for quite a long time does great. By the age of, I think they said 17, he had finally tried out for an American professional baseball team, made the team. Oh, at age 12 he had a heart attack, and he overcame that and went on to, by age 17, became a professional baseball player in America. And after his, I don't know, it was his first or second year, I think his second year, he was sliding into third base and blacked out, had another heart attack, woke up 3 days later, and they told him his professional baseball career was over. And he wasn't willing to accept that. You know, that his life was over. He'd have to go home and be bedridden the rest of his life and never participate in anything again. And he went into business with a huge, huge company and was called into the, I guess it's the CEO, Chief Executive Officer's office, when he first got hired on. And the guy said to him, he said, you know, what do you see happening to you in 5 years from now? And the guy said he didn't really know what a CEO was, but he said, well, I'm going to take your job. Of course, that didn't go over very well. But he ended up taking over the CEO's position in a matter of a few years. Became the head of that office, and then that town, then that region, then Australia, then New Zealand. Made millions and millions of dollars and was utterly successful. Right? And everything, was great. You got to watch the YouTube video. It's just heart-wrenching. So he's doing this TED Talk. Maybe he is like 30. I don't know. Sure didn't seem like he was much older than that. And he's saying in his TED Talk that recently he went to the doctor, and the doctor diagnosed him, excuse me, that he had cancerous lumps in his throat, and that things did not look good for him. And of course, then he goes and, eventually does this TED Talk shortly thereafter. And his mom calls and said, how are you doing? What did the doctor say? And he said to his mom, that's how they pronounce mom down in Australia. He said to his mom, everything's fine and I'm going to be all right. And he didn't finish in the TED Talk how things turned out, because I don't know, maybe the guy's dead right now for all I know, but with his belief system and that belief system that he learned from his mom, he's probably more likely to be still alive. The TED Talk was shortly after his, I guess it'd be throat cancer diagnosis. The point was that he was able to do for his mom what his mom did for him. Give him belief, give her belief. I would suspect the outcome was good. I'm wondering if they will have some kind of follow-up YouTube on this. I should actually go and subscribe to his channel. I forgot to do that. That would keep me current and updated. So, neuroscience, the power of belief. How we heal, self-heal, heal others. Don't ever believe otherwise. What do they say? You can believe what a doctor's diagnosis is, but don't ever believe his prognosis. I hear story after story after story on YouTube and the internet to where people's power of belief just is overwhelming. And I guess that I'm just really impressed by that. Don't ever think you can't, because you can. Right? So I'm gonna kind of leave this podcast with you guys just thinking about that. I mean, I want to talk about some depression and anxiety issues today. But maybe for right now, this is more pertinent. The power of belief. And how this little guy grew up to be totally successful in the midst of what was not supposed to be that way. I've got some geese right here in front of me on the road, and they're not wanting to get out of the way, and I'm not wanting to hurt them. So I'm just crawling by them. But, so anyway, there you go. I'm going to turn around here and get in this little parking area for a second. And I plan to talk to you guys all again a little bit later today. I'm going to do another podcast. But for right now, God bless you all. Take care of one another. Look forward to talking to you all again real soon. See you. Bye.